What's up, Super Players? It's your homie C-Rod, and today I bring you a launch deck profile, one of the most unique decks in Dragon Ball Super card game, and the most unique leader. So this leader, just like in the anime, launch is going to flip back and forth within personality. So we got the innocent launch right here, that when you combo, you're able to draw a card once per turn. It doesn't matter what card is attacking. As long as you combo, you draw a card. But what makes this leader so darn unique is the fact that she doesn't have an awakening ability. She has an auto that whenever one of your life is revealed due to one of your card effects, you're able to flip this card over and draw a card. And then you cannot flip her over for the duration of the turn. So you're going to be flipping back and forth from this innocent launch to boom, launch nothing to sneeze at. And she does the same thing whenever your life is revealed due to one of your card effects. You're able to flip her over and go back into your original launch form, and every single time that you flip her, you're gonna draw a card. So you really want to utilize that flipping effect. And on top of that, same auto that whenever you combo, you're able to draw a card. And when she's awakened, she has a cool ability that when this card attacks, you're able to reduce the power of one of your opponent's cards minus 5k. That right there is pretty darn clutch to continue the aggro attacks. So that is launch. You're going to be flipping back and forth because there are a lot of cards that allow us to reveal our life. And if you guys want to see gameplay footage of this and want to see more Dragon Ball content, make sure to smash that like, and we will drop more Dragon Ball content. So let's start off with our one drops, obviously, and we're gonna start it off with Bulma, Confident Friend. So this card is a one drop. You play her, you draw a card for an auto, and then on top of that, when this card is used in a combo, you're able to flip one of your life face up and reveal it, and that right there will allow you to trigger your leader's ability to be able to flip her and go into the base form launch and just keep doing it back and forth. Plus you get an auto when you combo with your leader's ability. So that right there is going to allow us to go into the different forms of launch. So that's pretty darn neat. Bulma is a definite must 4 of. So as you guys can see, there's a 4 right under it. Then another card that allows us to flip our leader back and forth is the one drop launch, the Pure Hearted. So this card is actually very good in this deck because when you combo this card, you're able to reveal one of your lives just like Bulma. But this card is able to be comboed from the drop area, which is freaking insane. But if you choose to combo this card from the drop area, it goes to the warp at the end of the combo phase. So you're going to be able to definitely cause some pressure with Launch the Pure Hearted. It's definitely one of the key cards of the deck, and I really love the artwork. This card shiny would be really awesome to collect. And just like Bulma, it's going to allow you to turn Launch and sneeze into the blonde-headed launch and vice versa. So you're going to be able to flip back and forth, which is pretty darn clean. So you want to have a lot of ways to be able to actually flip our leader over. So that's why we're running for Bulma Secret Supporter, which is honestly the bread and butter to this deck. You need to run 4 of these. She's a blocker and she has an activate main that you're able to choose one card from your hand, place it in your life, and then choose a card from your life to your hand. And this is going to allow you to put the right cards in your hand and put the right cards in your life, so when you reveal the certain card, you're able to bring them out with the card abilities that I will go over in just a moment. But we are running for her, and she also has an auto that when she loses a marker, you're able to reveal one of your lives as well, allowing you to flip into the alternative form launches and continuously get that draw ability to have a stacked hand. So that right there is awesome to combo with our Unison. So Bulma is a must, and she's also a blocker, which is pretty darn cool. So now let's talk about one of the coolest extra cards for launch, which is the Achoo, which obviously is the Sneeze. It's an activate battle extra card that able to use it and choose one of your opponent's battle cards with 10k power or less and KO it. Then you're able to combo one of your red launch cards from the drop area, allowing you to really utilize the launch the Pure Hearted, which is honestly a very awesome play to continuously use the launch to be able to reveal your life and bring out the combo cards. So that is an awesome extra card, just two. I thought that was perfect. So now let's talk about the cards that you want to reveal from your life. So we got Launch Brown County's Most Wanted. And this card is unique, meaning you can only have one copy on the field, and she has an auto that when your leader is flipped to his backside, pretty much when you are the red launch, you may play this card from your hand for 1 red energy. Pretty darn awesome. Get a 15k body that also has an auto that KOs a 15k that your opponent has. That right there is pretty cool to be able to bring the pressure with the critical attacks. So we are running just 3 of these because it does have unique. So now look at this, check it out. Master Roshi, ready for anything. So now this is where you want to really utilize the flipping effect and getting cards from your hand to be able to put into your lives. And this card, if it's revealed from your life, flip face up based on one of your card effects. So the cards that could flip this guy face up happens to be Launch, or even Bulma could trigger this guy's ability. And for 1 red energy, if you flipped it over and you reveal it, you're able to play it out for just 1 red energy, and then you're able to get a card from the top of your deck and place it in your life to substitute it from coming out from your life. So this is a pretty awesome way to bring out cards after revealing cards from your life. And now let's talk about more cards that do that ability. And we got Son Goku, ready for anything. So now this card is the same thing, but if you have 2 or more energies, so this one requires you to have 2 or more energies. When this card is flipped face up by one of your card effects like Launch or Bulma, you're able to bring it out and then place the top card from the top of your deck in your life and bring this guy out, so you have a 15k crit, continuing the pressure and really utilizing that effect of revealing your life. Then now we are going to talk about another card that if you reveal it from your life, you get a body on board, double strike, and for 1 energy he comes out 15k double strike. All you got to do is just reveal it and he'll come out to cause some pressure, and it substitutes itself with the top card from the top of your deck and you place it in your life. So it's a pretty cool little engine, but the boss card of this deck happens to be this Goku right here. Now this card, if you reveal it from your life, for 2 energies, you're able to bring it out onto the field and substitute it from your life by getting a card from the top of your deck. And then this card has an auto that when your opponent activates a counter skill, you're able to deal 1 damage to them. So this is awesome because you want to obviously pressure your opponent by comboing and activating your leader's auto to draw a card when you combo, and they will have no choice but just to combo out of the attacks as long as Son Goku Eye for an Eye is out. So you definitely want to have this guy out on the field. And now I added Yamcha. Obviously we're running 3 Yamchas because of the fact that Yamcha is actually able to come out onto the field for free if you have a unison with 2 or more markers. And guess what? Our Bulma should have 2 or more markers as soon as you bring it out, so you're going to be having an awesome counter play that reduces 2 cards on the field minus 15k power for the turn. So that right there is an awesome counter play. And to continue that, we got Fang Fist. Also, it's pretty much a counter attack. When your opponent attacks, you're able to activate this card for free if you have a unison on the field, which you should have Bulma, and then it protects you from that 1 attack. And it also ignores barrier, which is pretty neat. And then we have the Baba Fortune Teller Baba, Earthseer. It's 4 of in this deck. It gives 5k boost to one of your Earthling cards, and then when you combo it, you draw a card, and then you're able to reduce one of your opponent's cards minus 5k as well. Freaking awesome. We're running 4 of those. Then we have our super combo, Bulma Out Adventuring. This card, if you and your opponent's life is at 8 total, when you combo this card, you're able to draw a card, and on top of that, you're able to bring out a 1-drop from your hand onto the field if it's comboed during your turn. This card is very awesome for the aggressive combo plays and board spamming. And now for some of the cards that are non-related but awesome in the deck. Android 17, Rebel Reinforcement. This card right here is a counter attack. When your opponent attacks you, you can counter it, play this card out, and then bring out a 1-drop from your drop onto the field. I really like to combo this card with Baba Fortune Teller to give your leader a 5k and be able to combo and draw. Freaking awesome. It's like a little sensu bean engine play. And then obviously one of the best red negates, I went with Topo. I just thought Topo was just so much better in this deck. It negates an attack, and then you bring it out onto the field for just 2 energies. And on top of that, if your opponent attacks you again, they're going to be forced to drop 2 cards from their hand. And I needed some barrier removal, so I added Goku right here. I definitely needed Goku. For 2 energies, you're able to remove one of your opponent's battle cards that's 25k power or less, ignoring barrier. So this is freaking awesome to remove any barrier card that is problematic. And on top of that, you could also play it, and it kills all 20k power or less battle cards your opponent has. It literally nukes the field, which is really good. And this is my launch deck. Hopefully you guys like it. Make sure to subscribe for more Dragon Ball Super card game content. I can't wait for this set to come out. This is my launch deck. I've made it the best that I could. If you guys could definitely add some extra support to this deck or any unique ideas, let me know in the comment section below. And hopefully you guys have fun playing this deck. Link in the description for the actual deck list. And like we always say, y'all stay super.